Hello, my name is Seena and I'm going to Japan. Hello again. Today I wanted to give you a little glimpse of what my summer was like. As a 20-month MBA student, we were supposed to find an internship for 8 weeks, and the whole point of it is to teach us about the industry that we're interested in entering after we graduate. So, I decided to enter the world of organic foods. The name of the company is Locali, and it's nestled in the young and hip area of Franklin Village, in the northern parts of the beautiful place known as Hollywood. This is Locally Conscious Convenience, the place where I've been doing my internship for the whole summer. It's owned by Melissa Rosen and Greg Horos, who took a store that looked like this and turned it into this. And I have to tell you, the food is phenomenal. So here I am having a Franklin Phenomena, one of the most famous sandwiches here at Locally. So right about now you're probably thinking, Seena, you did your MBA level internship at a convenience store? What were you thinking? The answer is, this isn't your average convenience store. Locally is about sustainability. They purposely used old wood that was refurbished to create the interior of the store. They have 3 different receptacles to encourage the recycling of glass, plastics, and they even have a compost bin. Finally, and this is my favorite part, is that they have reverse osmosis water. Locally is about community. In fact, locally in Italian means community. And they do their best to support it. They donate paint and reusable shopping bags to the Cherimoya Elementary School down the street. The students get to create their own designs for the bags. Locally takes the bags and sell them, and then the proceeds go back to the school. They also support local businesses by purchasing local products as well as putting out flyers for local events. And then there's the icicle. The pet project of the store to go out into the community with a cooler mounted on a tricycle to sell raw, vegan and local ice creams and popsicles for the summer. Locally's gotten a lot of recognition over the few months they've been open so far. Here they are on Urban Daddy, and here they are getting a plaque from the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. There was that article in the LA Times for the icicle more recently, and my personal favorite is the article in the Japanese magazine Madame Figaro. That's me on the icicle right there. So what exactly did I do here? Well, I can't go into too much detail about what I did, but I can tell you that I used a lot of the business skills that I learned at Pepperdine. My main job was to work on the operations manual, but I used my accounting skills for pricing and costing. I used my OB and OT classes for employee management, and it was important to have a sense of IT and supply chain management when working on inventory projects. Probably the most important thing that I learned, and I said this in my weblog on Grazie Dio Voice, was all the case studies we struggled through with at Pepperdine. I can't remember how many times Greg and Melissa came up to me with a scenario and I couldn't give them a straight answer because there were too many variables and there was not enough information. And I found that trying to find the justifiable answer like you do in case studies rather than trying to find the one best way was the most useful. So what did I get out of this internship? I really liked the fact that Melissa and Greg knew so much about the organic natural food industry. They really did their homework. These are 2 great individuals to work for. I really enjoyed my time with them. Whenever I had a question about the industry or some jargon that I heard, they were always willing to take the time to explain things to me. And that goes for the people who work there as well. It was really cool to see how much everybody knew about the organic world. And I learned something from everybody who worked there. It was especially interesting to see the viewpoint of the organic industry from the vendors that they had.
Hi, I'm Yashai with The Taste of Life. I'm here introducing our award-winning macaroni and cheese. We sell it here at Locally. The reason why we are doing what we're doing is to help provide that initial step for people that are interested in changing their diet and improving their health, so that they may have something that they're used to eating, such as macaroni and cheese, with a different form, but they don't have to lose out on the taste or sacrifice much as they're making that transition towards a healthier, plant-based diet.
All in all, it was a great experience. I've changed a lot of personal eating habits of mine, and I've actually lost weight during my internship. I got a chance to get my hands dirty with everything related to this startup, and my hope is that Melissa and Greg gained as much from me as I did from them. To say that I gained friendship would be an understatement. With Locally, I gained a family.
We love Seena. Seena has been an incredible asset to Locally. I don't know what we would have done without him this summer, and we are going to miss him so much when he goes to Japan.
There's one word for Seena Mustafabapur: excellence. Seena follows through with everything. He's very thorough and a pleasure to work with, and he's been a great asset to our team, and most of all, he brings a lot of warmth, levity, and humor to a much needed environment that can be chaotic, it can be, crazy, but Seena brings a sense of balance to our store, and we greatly appreciate his presence.
Normally I'm hesitant to put nice comments about me in this video blog, but Greg and Melissa insisted that I put this in. For one, I don't like to be very boastful, and for two, I really start to blush. So, am I blushing? Am I blushing?